Do you love stealing but hate going to jail? Don't you wish there was some kind of legal way to take priceless artifacts from others? Well, in Rimworld, you can, and it all revolves around the broken mechanics of caravans. I'm Rimcities, and before we floop the pig, consider subscribing to the channel and leaving a like on the video. Together, we can trick the YouTube algorithm into believing that I actually produce quality content. Now, on to the video. Now to do this, we're going to be going with a Lost Tribe start, because we want as many people as possible. Now to make this more convenient, I'll be putting the population on crowded, because the more settlements there are, the easier this becomes. So to exploit this to its true limits, I'm using the mod Rimcities, which adds settlements that look like this, which end up being large metropolises for the respective factions. But we're going to be starting right next to one of these settlements. Now, by settling near a faction, you do get minus relations with them, but for our strategy, that's not gonna matter whatsoever. For our ideology, we'll be using transhumanism, because we're gonna be getting access to some very high-level technology at the beginning of the game. Deucin Turkey, incapable of violence, but he's still a mad surgeon and likes to harvest organs. Yes, I suppose I'd be a mad surgeon too if I had 4 medical skill. A cat person and a nudist. I don't think that's legal. Now, starting off, we are gonna need a small little base over here in order to get this going. You know, something that I'll never understand about tribals is that, you know, they figured out how to make a fully functional fueled stove. You could even see the stove burners on there. But somehow putting together the wooden planks in a line to make a bed is completely arcane to them. So I've been saying that we'd be able to get some pretty high level loot early on in the game. But how exactly are we gonna go about doing that? The first step is that we need to form a caravan to go into this Rim City. Now, having more people to do this would be good, but it's not really all that necessary. And of course, we started right next to the Rim City just to make it faster for us to get there. Because as soon as we arrive, we can actually enter the city. And behold, the greatness of a Rim City. A massive colony with a ton of defenses, as you can see. Autocannon turrets, mortars, and as a matter of fact, there's usually a lot of anti-grain warheads lying around. So if we walk around into all these buildings, we're actually going to start finding a bit of loot. We have to physically see the loot in order to take it. Now, something we could theoretically do is to right-click and click Pick Up. But if you're thinking of doing that, don't. This will make every single person in the city immediately hostile with you. AE, we die. Instead, we want to keep exploring around the city in order to find more and more loot. And oh my god, why do you guys have 4 tech prints in here? So after exploring a good amount of the map, we found some pretty ridiculous loot, as you can see. And a stack of 171 guppies. And now, we just pack up and leave. And you'll notice that in our items tab, there's a ton of loot. And we're gonna be grabbing all of it. As you can see, it actually lets me go over my mass limit even though it's over 70. I mean, I'm literally carrying 64 standing lamps. And that's not even getting onto the food that we're about to grab. Don't mind if I do grab 2,622 hay and 76 bottles of hot sauce. Okay. Now, our 2 colonists alone are sitting at a whopping 15,000 weight out of 70 kilograms. Now, when we click send, our caravan instantly reforms with a big lag spike that I hope won't crash the game. Oh my god, I've been AFK for the past like 20 minutes and it finally loaded. So unsurprisingly, our caravan is pretty immobile, considering that me scrolling through the items tab just completely breaks the game. And the faction that we took all the stuff from is obviously hostile to us. But to fix our problem of an immobile caravan, we can actually just offer gifts. Oh my good lord, I realized why it took so long to load. Look at the scroll wheel in the top right. Look at how much I have to scroll down to get anywhere. Now, with all of my infinite power, I can now offer these guys all the stuff that I just stole from them, or at least most of it. And by offering all of it, our relations go up by a whopping plus 200. So by doing that, we are now immediately allied with the very people who we just stole their entire city. Now, of course, I am going to have to split off the caravan to carry enough stuff that I can actually hold so I can get back to the colony. How do we pack sleeping spots with us? What happened? We have 12 graves in our inventory. Oh my god. Wolf of Wall Street earned 3,000 silver from a single transaction. Oh, trust me, we earned way more than 3,000. Now, to make our caravan mobile again, we do have to abandon just about everything that we just got. which might seem like a big waste, but I'll show you in a little why that's just not true. And now that our colonists are back, they're gonna go ahead and unload their inventory full of, oh my good lord, some of the most busted items in the whole game. And mind you, we have only been here for 2 days. Don't mind if I do wear some prestige recon armor and a casual charged shotgun. Oh my god, we also got a jump pack. Don't mind if I do. Oh no, Traveler betrayed. He tried to fight us with his wooden tonfas. He lived as he died. A moderate disappointment. Now, something you will notice is that our colony wealth has effectively gone into the stratosphere. This is bad. It means that our raids are going to be even harder. To combat this, we really just want to only have the bare necessities as far as good loot. To get rid of a lot of our value, we can just toss a lot of these tech prints and apply them right now, which should take a huge swath off of our current value. Now, what do we name our colony that completely relies on stealing and selling other people's stuff? Ah, perfect. So something else that we want to find are animals that improve our carry weight, because the trip that we took to the city isn't going to be our last. Really? We just tamed the donkey. Honestly, I think it's cheaper to just kill him now. You know, thinking about it, this is probably how Shrek should have ended. Also, is it bad that our animals are eating pieces off of this plague-ridden donkey? I feel like that's the beginning of a zombie horror movie. Okay, so we've tamed a couple more animals that'll give us more carry weight, and now we can be on our way. And this time we're going to be sending 4 of our colonists and a couple of our animals, because I'm pretty sure Grasshopper is more than equipped to handle any raids on his own. Now, what you'll notice is that we can actually re-enter the city, and as soon as we do, all of the loot is still here. Oh yes, this is repeatable. Now all we have to do is go find a bit more loot to take, and we are good to go. Warg in Animal Pen. Okay, man, you just missed the bus. And although I don't think Grasshopper takes too kindly to wargs. Oh my god, they have a Persona Zeus hammer that we can take, and 2 plasma swords. What the hell? And just like last time, we're taking a pretty ungodly amount of stuff, although I am practicing a little bit more restraint this time. Instantly send the caravan, and boom. Oh no, hostile! And all we have to do is give back just a couple of items, and boom, they are back in love with us. Alpaca 1 has started to roam away. Oh no, 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 I don't think you are. Don't think I won't kill you to grab that loot, because I most certainly will. Your life is not worth more than a plasma sword and 2,000 silver. It feels only proper that we give the guy wearing the samurai outfit and armor the Persona Zeus hammer, which is painless, by the way, so our colonists will feel no pain after picking this up. Now, for anybody that doesn't know, these infinite chem reactors are extremely rare in Rimworld, and we can find them by the dozens in cities. Animal crash transport pod, and we get a penguin? I think he's a pretty far away from home. Oh, I was gonna go save Mason, and then this warg just OTK'd him. Well, I think that's a good time as any to test out our Persona Zeus hammer. Come here, Mr. Warg. Okay, so we got our first raid here, and it is actually relatively large, which again is about to be expected because our colony wealth is looking a lot like Tesla stock here. Even so, it doesn't really matter considering we have, just a Persona Zeus hammer, a couple of plasma swords, typical stuff. Okay, it looks like we're just barely gonna be okay, but that went a little rougher than I thought it would. I was about to say maybe we should capture this guy Finn here. Really? This is just the embodiment of the motto, when your best just isn't good enough. So every 15 days, we get minus 30 relations with the faction that we're near. Of course, with our current strategy, that doesn't really matter whatsoever, because now we're just going to go and form another caravan and make our way over. And oh my goodness, we have a lot more animals this time. By this point, we've basically got a free source of infinite loot by just running into the city, finding whatever gear we could possibly use, and then running back. You know, sometimes I question the setups of these cities. Am I going to ask why there are 2 random ship chunks in a room? No. Am I gonna steal them? Yes. You know, if I was really a bad person, I would grab 121 advanced components. So in other words, I'm gonna take them. Also, there's a 460 cannibal coffee in this colony. Should I be concerned? Oh my god, if I wanted to take all the silver in this colony, it would take 100 kilograms to move it. I can buy anything. So if anyone's curious why we don't just immediately re-enter the city, for whatever reason it says disabled too dangerous to re-enter for 1. The 1 assumedly being 1 day. So there is a slight cooldown to this. But considering I just secured 2 full sets of prestige cataphract armor, yeah, I don't think that cooldown is long enough. Exotic goods trader from Jean, which is the exact faction that we're stealing everything from. Oh my god, I could buy everything they're offering. Quest event. We're getting the Arco Nexus quest offered to us. We've been here for less than 16 days. And we're about to reach the Arco Nexus. Yeah, I suppose this is a rather balanced strategy. Oh, and a Black Hive attack, which is relatively large, actually. Damn, not only have we stolen everything of these people's livelihoods, but now we're just gonna force them to fight bugs for us as well. I don't think I can physically take any more stuff from them. Also, just to add insult to injury, I can buy every single item in their trade caravan. This must be how Jeff Bezos feels every day. So I've never actually seen one of these in action, but a charge minigun. Let's see what it does to this wall over here. Oh my good lord. Yeah, I suppose that's pretty good. Now our colony wealth has taken another reverse skydive, and we're sitting at about 200,000 wealth. We are this close to being able to actually accept the first piece of the Archotech quest. Hey, you, are you looking for quality content? Well, I can't really help you with that, but I am streaming on Twitch right now, where we're checking out the new Vanilla Ancients expanded mod, which is kind of like playing Fallout in Rimworld. Click the icon to check it out. Thanks for watching. See ya.